Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So off we go then. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without him, Peter. No tiki-taka either.
One of the best of all time. Some say the best, and certainly one of the most influential.
Without a doubt, pure class.
And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Spread neatly, that has been cut short. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And Cruyff! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's having a shot! It's there! Lahm at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Goal! After 21 minutes is number 3, Lahm!
Prachuap get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Deftly away. That pass has been well intercepted. Adams with the clearance. Can he get it through? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass somewhat off target. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And they've got rid. And it's Neymar. Adams is there to clear. Not the most accurate pass. No way through. And this is Cruyff. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. Now it's Cruyff, and he's straight offside. reclaimed it in a trice. And the through ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rodri gets it away. Oh, what has happened here? We are into overtime. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Prachuap can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Olise. Olise! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. We expected better, and so did he. Olise.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The
Great vision.
This match was
Now it's Messi.
96,026.
No, it's come to nothing. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Olise. Olise, Cantona, oh good chance! Eric Cantona, fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. He gave it plenty and some, crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And no, that was never going to make it. And he's intervened well there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field is number 27,
And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Bojan. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Olise. And it's Bojan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Added time.
That's a decent clearance. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. He's got away. He's found some space. And a chance! It's in! Deep, deep into injury time! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its
Number
finest.
14,
Real cut and thrust.
Lionel Messi! Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
And time is up. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter,
Please be
a
reminded
strength in
that
any
drinking
team
is
has to
only
be
allowed
at
in
the
the
heart
areas
of your
shown on this
defence.
map. Thank
And I'm
you very
afraid
much
they
for
were
your
found
cooperation.
wanting in that department.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Takes a shot! Magnificent from Massaro!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. It's come to nothing. Here's a shot! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Good-looking ball. Rodri wins the duel this time. That's an imaginative pass. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Pelé. And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Played back in. Cannavaro getting this one clear. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Iniesta. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That is good alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. 30 minutes gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Iniesta can see things others simply cannot. Great vision. Mateus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Iniesta. They want to be quick to recover this. Pelé threads one in. Now it's Thuram. Iniesta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caceres spots it and intercepts.
Well,
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Prachuap can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pele, and that interception was most necessary. De Bruyne powering forward here. And that is out of play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Pele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has been cut short. Almost an hour gone. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that has put paid to that. Odo. That has ended up in no man's land. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's gone out for a throw-in. Dinks one through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their...
And the finish! Can he get on the end of this? In he goes again! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's De Bruyne. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Back into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Roberto Baggio. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. Baggio receives it in a good position here. Oh, this is a great... Iniesta! It's bounced back off the post. Danger averted for now. Tries to pass it through. Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Home on public transportation today,
how would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can deliver from there. And he's expert once he does tuck into those little spaces and pick it.
Big chance! Oh, in for the pieces! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Played into space out wide. It's Neymar! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Oh, this looks sharp. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Works it forward. Brazil upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged.
A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's had it nicked away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Van Dijk. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. He has a look up.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Searching pass he's played there. Drilled in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. Azar quietly revving up. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Palmer receives it in a good position here.
Prachuap really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Out of play for a throw. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. An instinctive delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram. Looking for options for movement. Palmer! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Prachuap leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Prachuap really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
And it's Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Baresi. Now that looks a decent ball. Picked out brilliantly. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the defence just about came out. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He went for the curler. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. And that is out of play. Now there's a fine ball. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar was steaming forward. Well, there's the clearance. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Rijkaard. Palmer. There's a sharp little ball here. Rijkaard. Now Howson. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Prachuap have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Some resolute defending there. Threads one in. Xabi Alonso might just make this. And he's only too happy to take that back. Aims beyond the defence. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Howson has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go. Rijkaard.
He's on it, can he get away? And that is a little undercooked.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And this is Pelé! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that has been clubbed away.
There will be
That's a
1 minute
good
added
run down the
time.
left. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.